Hello, infidels, and my fellow Cowboys fans, and welcome to another edition of Cowboys Imperial Postgame, brought to you by Genco Olive Oil. When you want olive oil that you can't refuse, make it Genco Olive Oil. In this game, I'm getting tired of this beard. I'm tired of looking like Bland. Let me change that. Hold on. There. Much better. Anyway, no, I'm not going to change the jersey. This is a Miles Austin jersey. The letters on the back, they're silent. But trust me, it says Miles Austin. It really does. I'm so glad the Cowboys pulled off this victory. It was so stressful. I mean, at first, oh dang it, Green Bay got a field goal. But then we started answering the call. Then we put a touchdown on them to go to 13-3. Then eventually it was 27-10. I was really confident that the Dallas Cowboys were going to blow out the Green Bay Packers. But unfortunately, Brett Favre had to leave the game, and then Aaron Rodgers had to come in and play better than the NFL's Iron Man. So that's just the way it was. And one thing, I'm going to talk about what makes me sick first. Number one. What is with these opposing fans that end up in Texas Stadium? Hey, 10, 100. Make it into the stadium, that's no big deal to me. But when thousands make it into the stadium, enough to make noise in Texas Stadium, it's a national disgrace. And it should not happen in the new big Coliseum that Jerry Jones is building. Something's got to be done about that. It's making me sick. But what makes me better is a Cowboys victory. I was very pleased that Tony Romo did outshine Brett Favre, as Sooth predicted, and threw 4 TDs. What is that? Four TD games. What are you going to hear on Football Night in America come this Sunday? Oh, Tom Brady, he's going to break the TD record. And you're not going to hear about Romo at all because, well, you know why. But that's for another show. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. With me now is Bama from the blogs. Bama, how are you doing on this wonderful Thursday evening?
Great, Emperor. Even better now.
Yeah, no kidding. So what were you feeling whenever Aaron Rodgers was starting to make that little comeback of his?
Well, it started to get a little nervous there because they were moving the ball real well against the defense that I thought was getting a lot better than it had been. But it seems like they give up a lot of yards. It's like a bend, but don't break defense. So, it makes you kind of nervous, but, not going to get off the ship.
Yeah, I really wasn't liking the fact that they could dink and dunk all the way down the field. And those missed tackles, they really killed us. They cost us 21 points.
Well, on the run, the big 62-yard run by the running back, as Hamlin took out Williams, so that kind of moved it right there.
Brett Favre had to leave the game with it looked like an elbow injury. He can't feel his hand; it's numb. What's your thought on how the Packers would have played if Favre would have been in there?
Well, I think it would have been much better if he would have stayed in the game because he wasn't doing really well when the Cowboys pretty much had him figured out. They were getting to him really well. He wasn't having any time to pass, and when he did, it looked like he was just hoping for the best. And all those downfield passes that he threw early in the game, I don't understand why he did that because, like I say, I watched him play last week, and that wasn't how they did the game. So I think it would have been better if he would have stayed in. It wouldn't have been as close as it ended up being.
Yep. You're absolutely right. What did you think of the throwback jerseys? Were you a little worried?
No, man, I love them. I love throwback jerseys. I think they're cool. don't
That's
think
right.
I think it's just something that gets in your head. The fans notice if they lose in the games, and they only wear them on big occasions. In the last few years, we've always lost big games on big occasions, so that's why people really don't like them. But I think they're pretty nice looking jerseys. So.
Well, one of the reasons why I don't like them is because you said we do wear them on big occasions, and I really don't feel like the Dallas Cowboys should have to think that it's special that somebody's coming over to play ball. They should just, just be stoic and collected like Landry and think it's no big deal. Because we've never had hate weeks. We've never hated one team more than any other, or wanting to beat one team rather than going to the Super Bowl. We've never been that way. It's always been about championships and perfection. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't really like wearing the jerseys on this night. Thanksgiving, who cares?
Well, I like the jersey because I have one, so that's the only reason I like it.
Okay.
Because I don't see anything wrong with it, and I like my jersey.
Now, were you a fan back when the Cowboys were actually wearing those jerseys back in the day?
Yeah, well, they wore them from 1960 to 1963, yeah, and I've been watching them since 1960. In fact, I saw Bob Hayes in the Cotton Bowl one time, but that was a long time.
Yeah. Did you see Eddie LeBaron? Was he quarterbacking then?
Oh, yeah, that's the jersey I have. That's
you do?
Jersey, only Cowboy jersey I have is Eddie LeBaron.
Wow.
The first Cowboy quarterback, so that's
Yep.
when I started watching. When I got it, my dad bought it for me when I was about 11. I went to a game, so it still fits me.
One final question. Do you think the Cowboys are going to have a mid-December meltdown?
Well, Ember, I certainly don't think so. I certainly hope not, that's for sure. But I don't see any way that this is like the common word said before during broadcast of the game. This is not the same team that played the Patriots. They're much better, much more disciplined. They like each other. They play well. T.O. made a couple mistakes, and he was on the sideline smiling. They were all happy. When Creighton scored that last touchdown, he jumped up in the air. So that's a team right there for you, brother.
Well, Bama, thank you for calling to Cowboys Imperial Report, and we'll talk to you later.
You got it.
Another great thing about the Cowboys winning tonight is that they did it in the presence of the soothsayer. The last time Sooth had seen the Cowboys win was against the Indianapolis Colts last year. Since then, he's seen live the New Orleans debacle, the Philadelphia loss on Christmas Day, and the loss to the Detroit Lions, which was the season finale. Congratulations, Sooth, from all of us here at Cowboys Imperial Report on seeing the Cowboys win live. Too bad it couldn't happen when I was there, huh? Well, that's all the time we have here on Cowboys Imperial Postgame. But if you're a Cowboys fan and you would like to join the clique, if you would like to chat with guys like Veer, Sooth, Stan, Bland, Bama, who you just heard, Big D88, and other Cowboys fans who bleed silver and blue, then go to the link at the bottom of this page. And if you are not a Cowboys fan, then stay off! We don't want you! You are an infidel! It's been nice talking to you. I will see you come... let me see. When am I going to do another show again? I seriously got to think about that. We'll talk next Thursday as the Dallas Cowboys will be taking on the Detroit Lions. And we'll cover that on Cowboys Imperial Report next Thursday. I'll talk to you later.